Right, back on board. Where to now? This time to safer shores, I promise. We're going to visit an old friend, Luprand. He's the steward of a man named Laserby, a collector of rare artifacts, so he may have come across those seeking the coins, or if we're fortunate, he may have procured some already. Why are you up so late anyway? There's a lot to think over. My mind just isn't letting me sleep. It's been an odd day, hasn't it? Yeah, it certainly has. But the coin isn't really what was bothering me. Mila, I don't mean to add to your burdens. Morgana's the first mate, so I usually confide with her. But given everything that she's been through today, I feel that you're the right person to talk to about this. Okay, what's on your mind? Tell me.
There's a twisted irony at work here. We spent the day trying to excuse Morgana's thievery, saying the Dread Pirates are something more than criminals. And yet we had to steal, once again. Mila, when we first met, I told you we weren't real pirates. But from your perspective, well, given all that's happened since you came aboard, what do you think we are?
Tell me, Darius, what is the difference between a pirate and a queen?
Well, there could be multiple points of distinction.
A pirate steals a few small treasures with a ship. A queen steals an entire nation with an army. The only difference is a matter of scale. Have you ever met a queen who lamented the fact that she had to conquer to earn her crown? We shouldn't be ashamed of who we are.
I refuse to believe that might makes right. I refuse to believe that we're just pirates. We're not just pirates, we're the Dread Pirates, and we're on the grandest adventure that the world has ever seen. We should be proud of our ambition and our strength. Are we pirates? It doesn't feel like an interesting question to me. It doesn't? Okay, so what question does intrigue you then? Why is your crew loyal to you, Darius? Is it because you've promised to be a better, nobler, or more honest than anybody else? No, I suppose not. You saved my life, Darius. You probably saved Morgana's life too. A life's debt, then, is it that?
It's much more than that. Your quest has become our quest. I was merely a merchant. Morgana was just another pirate. Tam-Tam was bored and aimless. But now, we have something bigger than ourselves to believe in. Like you said, this crew is my family now. Right or wrong, I'll always stand with you, Darius.
Hey, Mila, where do you think you're going? What? I was just, You know, I never liked you, and last night I saw you and the captain chatting away like best pals. Well, I just needed to remind you of your place around here. I'm the first mate, you know, not you. Did you really just want to bully me about rank? We did win the trial, didn't we? Hey, I'm getting there. I also wanted to say thanks. I know you saved my ass back there. I wouldn't have been able to talk my way out of that mess. Hell, you might have even given Darius a good run for his money. You're welcome then? I'm usually pretty good at sizing people up, so it's not easy for me to admit that I'm wrong, but I owe you my life, and I'm glad that you're on my side. And hey, the next time you got some theory about the coins, feel free to talk to me about them too. I mean, you and me, we know what it's like to be changed by them, you know? Darius only knows about it second hand. Of course. And if there's anything else you want to talk about, you've got my permission to bring that up too. Your permission? Hey, shut up. I'm new at being nice, okay? Yeah, clearly. Alright, so we're on Morgana's good side now. We've reached landfall. Let's drop anchor. We're quite a walk away from the harbour. We're not docking in the harbour. I'm not risking anyone mistaking us for Rocky again. We're docking near the woods, and we're taking our coins with us, just in case. So I've lost track. How many of us are there? There's 4 of us now, isn't there? So, yeah, Liko and... was it Sally? I've forgotten her name already. They got killed. So there's Tam-Tam, Morgana, Mila, and Darius. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. There's a butler. Oh dear, more would-be guests. Whoever or whatever you're looking for. I've got business with your master, Lurpend. Luprand may be the steward of this manor, but he doesn't entertain guests except on business, and you don't have any business with him. Actually, we do. We're looking for some rare coins. You're not getting it, are you? You don't have any business with him. Leave, immediately. I'm an old friend of his. I'm sure he'll be more than perturbed if you, listen to me. You've got to.
Is everything quite alright out here? I heard shouting.
Okay, here he is. Luprand. Darius, is that you? It's been 20 years if it's been a day. Hey, old friend. Oh, the butler's disappeared. Come on in, though, if I may ask, could your friends remain outside? We're the Dread Pirates and I'm sorry, I insist. There's a matter of much delicacy I must speak with you about, alone. Okay, crew, remain outside. This shouldn't be long. In the meantime, Morgana's in charge. Me in charge of Mila and Tam Tam? I can't wait. Morgana, I expect you to display some magnanimousness about this. I'll sure show them, yeah. It means to be gracious and humble. I know what it means. Be classy. It's all good. And don't you worry, Darius. I can be gracious and humble all day long. Of course you can, Morgana. See you soon. I'll keep the crew company, sir. Okay, you'll do no such thing. This is my old friend, Darius. Go to the wine cellar. Fetch the bottle. Wine? Sounds lovely. I don't trust the butler. Should one of us return to the ship just to keep an eye on it? Why bother? Who'd steal that old clunker? Damn, Rocky. Those cannons cut through us like a hot knife through butter. I'd give my right arm for the pirate's fate back. Yeah, me too. Go on. I miss it as well. If we had our ship, you think we would have defeated Rocky? Damn right we would have. Which means... Liko's death. It's my fault, isn't it? It's all my fault. Oh, darling, please. We don't need to see you engage in any self-flagellation. Tam Tam, Mila's not my favourite person in the world, but even I know she'd never do that out in public. No, I mean it. I was the one that gave away our ship, and with that, our edge in combat, there's no way to deny it. I'm responsible. You disobeyed orders. Didn't you expect there would be consequences? Even people who follow orders die out there. It goes with the territory. Both you and Liko were merchants before coming on board, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm sure Liko would have jumped at the chance to live to be 100, moving spices across the same safe trade route over and over. Okay, what are you saying? I guess I'll speak slower, darling. As far as I see it, drudgery and meaninglessness is a fate worse than death. You did Liko a favour. But how many other people will Rocky kill before he can stop him? How many will have to die for my mistake? That's Rourke's responsibility. It's nothing to do with Mila. How can I sleep at night knowing this? You think you have trouble sleeping? How many people do you think I killed before I joined up with Darius? You were a heartless killer before coming on board. Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought for sure you would have been a purveyor of artisan soap cakes.
Shut it! Mila, you feel bad because your actions got Liko killed. But what if you'd shoved a dagger into his back? Or forced him to walk the plank? By the time I joined Darius, I'd lost track of the people who have died at my hands. Some for good reasons, some for...
Oh god, really?
Yes, really. But I'm sleeping just fine. Thank you very much.
How'd you do that?
The coins, Mila. It's the coins.
So you're saying the coins cure insomnia?
No, you fool! Once Darius explained the mission to me, I knew everything we did was justified. When we succeed, we'll bring more light into the world than all the death and destruction I could have done in 1,000 lifetimes.
I'll have to take your word for that, okay. That's certainly impressive. So, what you're saying is, I don't have to feel guilty because the ends justify the means? Something like that. If only we were stealing regular gold, we might be able to upgrade our ship to something a little bit nicer. Like that ship just pulled into the harbour. She's a beauty, ain't she? I don't believe it. That's it. It's our ship. It's the pirate's fate. We've got to get the captain. Rocky's here. Bad times. What do you want? You're coming at an inopportune time, you know. Luprand, what's got into you? I'm sure my crew wouldn't be knocking quite so ferociously if it wasn't serious. Captain, look. The pirate's fate. Rocky's coming in from the east. That means his line of sight doesn't hit where we're moored on the coast. Darius, if I may just borrow just one more moment of your time. Not now, can't do it. So Rocky doesn't know that we're here. That gives us the element of surprise. Let's ambush him. Wait. Wait, what? This is our chance. We got to strike now. I don't want to risk a direct confrontation. And I don't want to risk letting that bastard get away. Just listen, Rocky's looking for a coin. That trail will lead him straight to this door. And we're gonna let him walk right straight in, yeah. Really? Trust me, if he steps inside that house, he's not coming out. I'll explain later. Right now, we've got to find better cover. I thought we weren't ambushing Rocky. We're not. We're after something far more important than revenge. We're retaking our ship. Here's the plan. Okay. So have we gone back onto our ship? That's his first mate, isn't it? Isn't that Rocky's first mate? Okay. Check his pockets. Okay, so we've gone back onto the pirate's fate. Rocky must have left, and there's the other one as well. They must be gone. So this guy's left on his own. I found a coin. Got it. Where's Rocky going next, right, Brock?
Nice to see you again too, Morgie.
Tell me now, I'm gonna slit your throat. Fine. We were heading to Queen Nata's Bay after this. You're telling me Rocky will take his ship right to the doorstep of the most powerful pirate hater on the planet? Do you think I'm a fool? Of course, but that doesn't mean I was lying, does it? Rocky wanted to challenge the Queen's navy with such a small crew. I said I'd tell you where we were going. I don't remember saying I'd tell you why we were going there. If you want more information, well, I'm happy to negotiate. Okay, what ambition this man has. Ambition? He stole our ship and he killed Liko. And now he wants to negotiate with us. No, it's time for some revenge. Morgana. Don't try and stop me. He's gonna pay. Forgive Brock, condemn Brock. Oh, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's forgive for now. We got to show him mercy. What? You should listen to her, yeah. Where was the mercy when Liko needed it? He doesn't deserve our mercy. Where would we be right now if Darius hadn't shown you mercy? Had you done anything to deserve it from him? What's that have to do with this? It's not about who he is or if he deserves it. It's about who we are. I believe in the good of people, and I believe in second chances. After what's happened in your life, shouldn't you? When Darius offered me a second chance, I thought he had a soft heart, but I'd never killed anybody that Darius ever cared about. Giving a second chance to Brock after what he did, merely are taking soft-hearted approach to a new level. Am I supposed to be ashamed of having a soft heart? I'm proud of it. I won't bother you again. I'll even tell you how to get to the castle. Okay, I'm listening. Captain, don't, it's a trick. He'll tell us about some secret passageway, and Rocky will be waiting at the end of it to stab us in the back. It's nothing like that. The Queen wants those coins. We figured we'd attack the merchants, bringing the coins to her. She's expecting merchants to bring them to her. Fantastic. We can pose as one of the merchants to get into the castle. Excellent idea. Great. I'm glad that all worked out. I kept my end of the bargain. Well, yeah, we should let him go now. No, he's going to warn Rocky. Trust me, it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm not a rat. I know you aren't, or at least you don't want to be. I know you have goodness inside of you. Get up, Brock. Okay. We're going to let him go, yeah? Oh. Okay. She got even bigger. Mila got huge. That's weird. Mila, stop hugging him. She's absolutely ginormous now. Okay. All of these characters are super swole now. Sound advice. From where I stand, Mila, look down. Oh my, well, I'm sure the coins are just approving the mercy we showed Brock. They certainly have a funny way of showing it, don't they? Showing mercy to Brock, you've all gone nuts. What's next? We're going to show mercy to Rocky and the rest of his crew too? Rocky and the rest of his crew are almost certainly dead, Morgana. They are? You're joking, right? My friend Luprand informed me, in a manner of speaking, of the situation in this house. Turns out the place is haunted after all. You sent them into a haunted house? Oh yes. I told you to trust me, didn't I? Well, I know Rocky. He's never be so stupid as to mess with a haunted house. I guess that means that you're both stupid. What? Rocky and Mary walked into that house. They did? Yeah. Wow, you took Morgana in, didn't you? One of the best decisions I ever made. Well then, I'm sure you've got room for one more, don't you? Of course we do. Come here, give me another hug. Oh, she's a hugger. Mila, I don't know if your waistline can survive it. Nobody's gonna survive that. Captain, tell me there's no way this is gonna happen. Why not? You changed your ways. Why can't he? I'm telling you, he can't be trusted. Isn't that what you said about Tam Tam? As far as I'm concerned, the jury's still out on that one. You're one to talk about verdicts, Morgana. I'll say let him stay. The more the merrier. He's not bad to look at either. Alright, Tam Tam's into him. 3 against 1, Morgana. I guess you lose. Why you? Brock, if you want to stay on my ship, you have to abide by my rules. And I imagine they're very different from what you're used to. We have a chain of command, and Morgana is the first mate of this ship. That's right, unless the captain says otherwise, you obey my orders, got it? Put one toe out of line, and I'll have you picking barnacles off the hull with your beak. And Morgana, please avoid antagonizing him. I'd never do anything like that with him. Morgana, the word means to piss someone off. Okay, you're damn right I'm pissed off. Okay, I'm sure if the two of you get to know each other a little bit better. I served with him for years, you idiot. I hate the man. Look, Morgana, I understand why you think you hate him. I really do. But how can you know for sure that the person you hate really exists? What, are you going to argue that Brock's imaginary? I think, therefore, I'm not. Or am I? Maybe I only think that I'm thinking.
Back on that ship, Brock just did what he had to do to survive. As did you, Morgana. You became the pirates that Rocky needed you to be. But now that Brock's here, he'll have an entirely new set of pressures, rewards and incentives. Not to mention a new leader to follow. Before you know it, he might transform into an entirely different kind of person.
Perhaps even literally looking at these guys, alright. You mean like what happened to Mila over here? Yeah, exactly. That's not the kind of transformation I meant, but all things considered, yeah, it's certainly possible as well. Okay. Don't worry, Brock, it doesn't matter to me what you look like. Really? Yeah, because no matter what you turn into, or what you do to try to impress Darius, you'll always be scum in my eyes. Nice. Tam Tam, let's chart a course for Kittering Castle. We've got a queen to see. Hopefully she'll explain the mystery of the shape what you were coins. Brock, you don't know anything about them, do ya? Shape you what now? You really think you're gonna fool the queen? The woman who eats pirates for breakfast? If she sees through our ruse, then I'll try getting her to listen to reason and help us with our mission. So we ask her to trust us after she finds out that we try to trick her. Yeah, there's a plan for you. Yeah, I see your point. Forget actually meeting with her. While the queen's waiting for us to show up, we storm her room and steal the coins. She'll know something's up if we no-show. Then the rest of you go to your meeting, drag things out as long as you can, and I'll steal the coins myself while you keep her busy. Are you sure, Morgana? That could be quite dangerous. The last time I was scared. Well, this was a few years ago, but wasn't there this little spider inside an old bottle of Shut up, Brock. Okay, they've got a past history for sure.